We started with virtual camera. I don't know what the others do. Why they are not working.
Maybe
Make sure everything is corrected properly. Okay, we are sadly having small issues again with the multi-stream. So we're now live only on Classic Chat with just Twitch again. Yeah, we have just set the 2-0 for Scooty and 2-0 for Denvi. Denvi, and now though left the playing area, and we have some small issues with the webcam.
It's just fair. Webcam.
And we are now having small issues with the cameras. The camera is not showing any lights.
No?
So, yep. No, it works. Okay. Perfect. So, we are transition. We are now back here with the players. And yeah, so we can start the next match whenever they are ready.
Refresh the page, maybe.
What do you mean?
Refreshing the page, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. Everyone is on the start screen, by the way. There's some gameplay happening. Okay, so players, you are ready to go? Sounds like a yes, so let's start the next game between them in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Start virtual.
It's started.
Okay. And
I need the projector for me to see better first. Okay, and we can now see everyone is playing here. First Tetris goes to Robin, next Tetris goes to Scooty in the lower game. In the upper game, both players also have a Tetris. Meaning that so far this is the clean game. And thanks to, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Hemelizer for the 5 gifted subs. Scooty is now pretty high here. I mean, he can just dig out of it, but that's gonna cost him a bit of pace. And we can see that in the scores. Scooty has played 3 lines more. Now 1 line test. Yeah, it's about a 1 Tetris lead here now for Robin. In the upper game is a really small lead here for Denvi. Next Tetris for Robin. And so far, so clean here in the beginning. Multi-stream doesn't work. Yeah, so we see Scooty here in a lot of trouble. He just tops out. What happened there? He wasn't paying attention for a second. Scooty just tops out. We now have the first heart here for Robin. That was really unexpected. I sadly had to talk to Gunther, which means that I missed the critical moment here with Scooty. And it's now 1-2 for Robin. The upper match between now and Denvi. Yeah, about a 1 Tetris lead here for Denvi. Now about a 2 Tetris lead here for Denvi. Yeah. So that game at least is still on.
Oui, oui, c'est même. On a déjà décidé pourquoi et là.
So let's see when Robin and Scooty are ready to play again. I see a thumbs up. So let's start the next game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Now let's hope that Scooty won't get that beat bad placements again. I'm just watching second streams so I know how far they are. Currently, Scooty in a 1 Tetris lead. Robin has a bit of a funky board. He needs a lumber for the right side, but can't go for a dirty Tetris here. So it's some Burns needs to do. Scooty now 2 Tetris ahead. And yeah, so this game looks a bit better for Scooty now than the last one where he just got up really fast. Next Tetris for Scooty. Scooty now 60,000 points ahead of Robin. With about an 11,000 point. Now about a 1.5 Tetris lead here for Dan V. And next Tetris here for now, and then we simul Tetris. Next Tetris for Scooty. Scooty slowly building up his lead now, 70,000 points ahead of Robin. Robin seems to be clean again now, and is waiting for the long bar for his first Tetris. So is Scooty for the next Tetris. It might be a small dot. No, there was the Tetris for Robin, and the Tetris now for Scooty. In the upper game, we already have about a 60,000 point lead for Dan V here, 89 steep. And next Tetris for now. Then we going for the left well with this board. And is waiting for the long bar. Now is waiting for, yeah, some way to clean his stack up, but he gets just a tiny bit dirtier and dirtier. Robin pretty high, gets the long bar barely over. Scooty also high, is waiting for the long bar. There's a long bar for Scooty, Tetris for Scooty, Tetris for Robin. We are about 70,000 point lead here for Scooty. Next Tetris for Scooty, Scooty 90,000 points out of Robin. Next Tetris for Dan V. Dan V 55k ahead of now. Both Dan V and now about 30 lines away from the transition. Dan V going for a bit dirty center well Tetris here and is waiting for the long bar for that to happen. There's long bar for now, Tetris for now, Dan V now Tetris ready, waiting for the next long bar. Robin couldn't use the long bar, was only triple ready, is now Tetris ready for the next long bar. And we already have a 111k lead here for Scooty. Next set is for Robin, next set is for Scooty. And we nearly have a 90k lead for Dan V. Really close to the transition. About 4 Tetris left. And yeah, now finally clean again. He could probably go for Tetris here. Or, yeah, it looks like he's going for Tetris here. But it doesn't really work out. There were a couple of bad S pieces and his tech is getting really bad now. He's high and transition is only 4 lines away. Dan V also pretty high. He gets the long bar. Dan V transitions with a Tetris. 130k lead. Next set is for Dan V. Now transitions with the nice board now. Really good survival here for now, getting out of that situation, now being in a low enough board to try to go for Tetris again. Scooty is a bit dirty, but nothing to really worry about. It's still over 100,000 points out of Robin. And next Tetris here for Robin, lead is down to a bit less than 100k for a couple of seconds, and now it's back to 113,000 point lead here for Scooty. With about 40 lines left to go before we have the level 19 transition. And we have a 117,000 lead, nearly 200k lead here for Dan V. As now it's getting high and maybe close to topping out. Now he gets some clutch pieces and gets the Tetris. Tetris for now, 512 for now, 680 for Dan V. Next set is for Robin. We are about 30 lines away from the transition between Scooty and Robin. And the lead is now down to 90,000 points. Next set is for Scooty, so the lead is above the 100k lead. Next set is for Dan V. Dan V over 200k ahead of now. Now with a couple of small misdrops, he gets a long bar over there. Nice next long bar to the left. He is now open again. Wants to either clean up his board completely or go for the Tetris. Looks like he's going to clean up completely. And could now soon go for the Tetris again. Scooty pretty high. He wants the long bar for the Tetris. He gets the long bar over and gets the Tetris. Tetris for Scooty. 527. Next Tetris here for Robin. Scooty is still high and dirty. But he has 12 lines to go, and those 12 lines should be enough and will be enough for him to get into a nice transition board. Then we nearly 300,000 points ahead of now. Next Tetris here for Denvi. Denvi 330k out of now. Now close to topping out. He doesn't get a long bar. And that's the top out for now. Denvi wins his third game. And it has nearly max out. Does he go for the max out? 11k and he has a max out. And the lower game we have about a 74,000 point lead here for Scooty now in the transition. Both players being pretty clean here. And we should see Denvi's max out. Yeah, there's barely the max out for Denvi. He wanted to get it with the Tetris, which was a bit dangerous, but it's now 3-0 for him.
Oh.
And Robin just about in the meantime while I was changing the hearts for Denvi, and it's now 3-1 for Robin for Scooty. Robin hanging a long bar, and that is oftentimes what gets you the top out when you're already high. It's now match point for Denvi and match point for Scooty. There's some friendly banter happening between Scooty and Denvi. But okay, so everyone is ready? Everyone is ready, so let's start the match points here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! But we can't forget, now still could get a reverse sweep against Denvi, and Robin still could win against Scooty. It's unlikely to happen, but never say it's impossible, because in Tetris, anything can happen. We saw that earlier when Scooty just went really aggressive and lost against Robin after not getting a long bar. In the lower match, you have 2 Tetrises, so both of them. In the upper match, you have a small lead here for Denvi with just a couple of lines. And he needs to burn a bit more, whereas now can get the Tetris. Now about 2 Tetrises ahead of Denvi. Next Tetris here for Scooty. Next Tetris here for Robin. And now Sport getting really dirty, but the lead is closer, and there's now the lead here for Denvi. Denvi about 4,000 points ahead of now. It's neck and neck. The lower game we have about 1 Tetris lead here for Scooty, which will not change to a 2 Tetris lead, because Robin got the Tetris. It's now neck and neck between them. 1 more Tetris here for Denvi. It's neck and neck. Next Tetris for Scooty is here. Robin and Scooty are Tetris ready. Denvi put a T-piece there a bit weirdly. Probably didn't get the spin. Now Dirty Tetris triple ready. He doesn't get the long bar, so he needs to burn a bit more. Which might allow Denvi to get a nice lead, as it looks like Denvi has to burn a bit less than now. But everyone is currently here in a burning position. Denvi is the closest to open, whereas Scooty is open. Tetris for Robin, I think that was. Tetris for Scooty, 43,000 point lead here for Scooty. Next Tetris for Denvi. Next Tetris for Scooty. Now had to close as well again. Now open again, and is waiting for the long bar. The long bar is there for now. Lead is about half a Tetris here for Denvi. In the upper game, it's really close. It's just a couple thousand points, and both players are high. Next Tetris here for Denvi, next Tetris for now. In the lower game, we have about a 2 Tetris lead here currently for Scooty. Next Tetris for Scooty. Robin not being able to cut Tetrises here, and he has to clean his board up. Or he goes for a dirty now. He decides against the dirty Tetris here. The long bar comes, and Robin is now open again. Where Scooty is 60k ahead of Robin. Next Tetris here for Robin. Lead is down to 37. Next set is for Scooty, 60k lead again. Next set is for now. We're about halfway through level 18, so the transition is getting closer and closer. Next Tetris here for Dan V. And another Tetris for Dan V and Scooty was a simul Tetris between Scooty and Dan V. Next set is for now. And next set is for Dan V. Dan V now but 1.5 Tetrises ahead of now, so there's a small lead now for Dan V, who has about a 2 Tetris and some change now, 3 Tetris and some change lead here for Scooty. A small route between for Scooty and Robin. And the next Tetris for Dan V. Oh, it follows now to the transition. Everyone's board looks pretty clean, or at least in a state that you can clean up for the transition. And get some Tetrises in the meantime. The lead for Scooty is now up to 120,000 points. Next Tetris here for Scooty. Scooty 140k ahead of Robin. Robin needing to dig out of this. He overshifts the long bar. And he now needs something for the right side. It's gonna be pretty hard to get anything over that. He doesn't get the TP to the left, and that's the top out for Robin. Robin tops out, and we have a 140k lead for Scooty, so Scooty wins. And thanks for Popsky for the rate of 130 people. I hope you will enjoy this top 8 matches of the CTWC France Regional Qualifier. Scooty will probably transition soon. Yeah. The transition for now and Dan V is coming up soon. And it's only about a 2 Tetris and some change lead here for Dan V, so it's now it's still in. I have no idea. We have some slight webcam issues, and now we have the webcam back. Perfect. As we can see, we have the transition here, 60k lead for Dan V. And now, in just a bit of rubble here. Yeah, we should switch to the 2-player scene as well in just a couple of seconds. Yeah, 70k lead now for Dan V. The lead getting a bit bigger and bigger. Neither of them really and there was the Tetris for now, and I don't know what happened over there at CT2, but something crazy just happened. Here we have now nearly 90k lead for Dan V, and that is something now doesn't want to see. Now definitely wants to win this game so that he has still a chance in the tournament. He doesn't want to lose 4-0 to Dan V as well. Taking a game from one of these top players feels really good, so that's one of the goals that everyone now has, taking and winning against Dan V and Scooty. And now you have a nice big 2-player scene. We see the 180k lead here now for Dan V. 150k lead. And now can't do anything as he has to win a couple of lines. He couldn't use this long bar. Now he needs to wait for the next long bar. There's next long bar. Dan V couldn't use it. But now is close in that moment. Yeah, now it's getting dirty and dirty. He mispins the long bar, and there's the top out for now. Now tops out. Dan V wins his 4th game, and it's 4-0 and sweep for Dan V.
Put hidden on your.
Ah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would put it on the microphone so you're free of moving.
Okie dokie. That sounds good to me.
Thank you, guys.
We have to thank you.
I see.
As you can see now in the bracket, we have the first semifinalists with Blue Sushi and then V. The bracket just needs to update a bit. In the meantime, while we are waiting for the classic Tetris 2 stream to finish, we should be able to just switch over to it in a couple of seconds, and we can now watch the second stream here, and we can see that it's they're looking pretty good here for Macy and against Mark. It's 3-1 for him, and we have a 1-2 for Blackjack against Feeprox. I will try to get it to work so that we can hear the commentary of Richard again. I think we should actually be able to, maybe, already. And now enjoy the commentary of Richard for the last 2 matches of the top 8. Wait, Game Scout, did the commentary from Richard not work? I assumed that the commentary works because desktop audio and everything looked good to me. Then I excused myself that I assumed that commentary was here. Thanks for writing in the chat that there's no commentary on the second stream, so I'm just gonna take over here. We currently have a 115 KD tier for Macy against Mark. This is a really huge mark for Macy here, close to the transition, which means that Mark has to catch up a ton on level 19 speed. Which I'm gonna be honest, I've seen Mark play before, I've seen Macy play before. I don't feel like it's gonna be an easy time for Mark here. And same for back troll against Feprox. Both players are really good, they're qualified high, so 100,000 points catching up is pretty hard. And everyone has now transitioned. We are a bit closer in the points between Macy and Mark, as Macy has a bit of a rough transition here. Yeah, he's really high, he needs to try to run out of this. And it's not looking that good for Macy at this moment with board. Mark is low, but he can't really go for Tetrises. Okay, Macy stops out, Mark gets 9,000 more points to win this game and still has a chance to stand the tournament against a pretty strong opponent here. In the upper match, we currently have a 120,000 point lead here for Bergtroll. So Bergtroll having a pretty nice lead here. Feprox 125,000 points behind. And he has to burn a couple more lines, which means that the lead for Bergtroll will only increase here. Feprox going for the dirty here. Let's see when the center level. Let's see when the next longbar comes. We're waiting for one longbar here for Feprox. There's the longbar. And Bergtroll in a bit of trouble here. Looks like he will have to dig a lot here, which means that Feprox might be able to catch up to him, depending on the pieces here for Bergtroll. And yes, Game Scout, I just doing the commentary here now as well, because I couldn't figure out how to get the commentary from the second channel here. But Bergtroll on a lot of trouble, he doesn't get the TPs over, and that's the top out here for Bergtroll. Bergtroll tops out, Feprox takes about 50,000 points. Between Macy and Mark, Macy also just topped out, and Mark wins this game, so it's now 2-3 for Mark, and it's 1-2 currently still for Bergtroll against Feprox, but it could soon turn into a 3-1 for Feprox. Yeah, pace-wise, Macy was really ahead of Mark, but Mark just stayed in the game longer, and this time, Survival won the match. And Feprox also just won, so we have match point for Feprox, and the next match point here for Macy. And if Mark can win the next game, it's gonna be a decider between Mark and Macy. I'm not too sure about the countdown, but looks like they will start over there soon, so it's gonna be pretty soon a 3-2-1 Tetris. I try to now figure out how to get the sound to work again. The sound here is full. Is that 100%?
Got a bit of a mistake from Bergtroll for the start of.
Oh, I think you now have Richard's commentary. So enjoy Richard's commentary here on CT1.
Team France having a bit of a rough time on the last couple of games. Well, actually, F1 is French as well, so I suppose that it for Macy taking the lead at 73. Close game happening on the bottom, on the left, on the top side we have A strong lead for F1 early on at 94. That is for Bertrel to 55. That is for F1 at 117. So strong gains happening all around. Tetris for Macy. Macy maintained the lead at 119 just by half a burn, pretty much. Half a single at moments. That is for Macy. That is for Mark. Mark maintains the lead by pretty much a Tetris. Macy doing some nice ducks to keep things tidy, and he is ready. Mark at 164 is in the lead. Macy at 142, just one Tetris behind. Another Tetris from Mark. Macy is running into some burn situation. He is going to get ready now again. 166 for Macy, 188 for Mark, so the gap has been reduced. Right now we got Macy trying to rebalance the board, need to open the well as soon as he can. There's a Tetris for Macy, Macy at 192. Top side we got Bertrand at 110. F1 at 212, so F1 building a pretty strong lead, being a suffer game from Bertrand looks like, but he keeps a clean stab, which is what's important to get scoring, but Lombards are a bit scarce, so he has to be careful as well. Bertrand at 141, F1 at 258. Macy right now at 239. Mark at 266. Tetris for Macy. Macy at 265. Mark at 266. Mark is working on his stack. Tetris ready now. Macy is at 269, so still a very close game happening at the bottom. At the top, we got a Tetris from F1. Bertrand trying to get back his current position. Tetris ready now. Tetris for F1. Oh my goodness, this is a very high efficiency game from F1. Bertrand right now at 239, F1 at 356. Although F1 has run into some burning, so this is gonna give opportunity for Bertrand to catch up a little bit. Bertrand is ready, getting the Tetris to 285. At the bottom, we got Mark at 366, maintaining the lead. Macy at 302. Macy is setting up. Tetris for Macy. Macy at 326. Mark at 390. Ooh, Macy tried to go for a Z spin but couldn't get it. Goes for the T spin but gets it this time around. Still trying to get the well open though. Gets the well open. 329 for Macy. 414 for Mark. Mark starting to build a lead on the game at the bottom. Game at the top has Bertrand trying to reduce the gap, but F1 just maintains very high efficiencies of maintaining a 100,000 point lead. We are approaching 100 lines. Macy having the number depends in column 3. Goes for the Tetris first. We got Macy at 300 and... Give me a second. Just stay here. The thing is that, a second. We put some chairs for people not to pass this area so they don't show in camera. But like people just took them and placed them. No, I mean you're fine, but anyway, we got Macy right now at 435, Mark at 493, transition coming soon. Bertrand gets a Tetris to 453. Macy right now. Macy right now at 506 transitioning. Transition for Mark at 564. Transition coming up soon on the top side. Transition for Bertrand at 485. F1 at 601 already. So very high efficiency game for F1. F1, however, going to some burns. So this is an opportunity again for Bertrand to catch up. We'll see as F1 is having a pretty scary sequence, but he's managing it pretty well. F1 right now is 610. Bertel at 521, Macy on the bottom at 539, and Mark at 600. So Macy is also having some work to do. Tetris for Macy right now at 619, Mark at 655. So Macy has been recovering pretty well, and now is just 8,000 points behind Mark. And a top of 4, Bertel unfortunately at 551, it's over for him. And F1 advances into the semifinals. Congratulations. So let me just put a winner thingy here. There we go, winner. And next up, we're gonna continue seeing our game in the bottom. We have a very dangerous stack from Mark. That was for Macy. That was for Mark. Mark remains in the lead, but he's losing the lead now to Macy. Macy now at 739, Mark at 726. Still a very close game. This is a nail biter. Mark needs to win this to stay alive in the tournament. Otherwise, Macy will advance to the semifinals. Macy is having a clean stack. Such an aggression for Mark to keep things clean. Macy trying to keep up with it. Macy still in the lead at 771. Mark Free just taking the lead now with a Tetris to 790. Macy and Mark are both clean and Tetris ready. Macy's gonna go for a delayed burn, looks like. It's the well open in a couple burns. There we go. And there's a Tetris for Macy. Macy at 812, Mark at 822. Tetris for Mark, 853. And he is ready again. Tetris for Macy, 845, Mark at 855, Tetris for Mark, 888. This is going to go to the pretty much a 29 battle if these players keep this efficiency. Tetris for Macy, 887, Mark at 891. They're separated by 3,000 points as we speak. Tetris for both. Oh my goodness, Mark needs to win this. Macy just giving all the pressure here. Mark right now at 959, Macy at 923. The maxes are coming. Oh, Macy had a misdrop and couldn't recover, topping out at 924. And Mark is taking us to a decider. Whoa. Let me just finish the protocol here. This was a win for F1, and this is a win for Mark. So I'm gonna do some adjustments for our decider game, so please stand by. Thank you for your patience. Where's my window? So, yeah, Mark made a promise for a reverse sweep, and so far he keeps going with a 1.1 already. Mark showing us he's not a washall guy, as he often likes to style himself. Showing us he still has the game to play against the big upcoming stars here. Let me just get into the mode. Okay, so stand by, please. Oh shoot. Yeah, bear with me. I'm trying to sort out things. Bear with me, please. We are setting up for our decider match. I just don't know why is it what's been selected here? The two, okay. So banner, camera. This is what I want to get rid of. Hold on, please. Okay, Macy versus Mark. I'm just loading up your cameras and we should be ready to start. Thank you for your patience. So let's put camera for Macy. Yeah, RNG manip and such here. Raymond. Macy is in frame. We got good news. Macy is indeed in frame. Let me just adjust him. Well, and now I just need to get Mark on frame as well. There we go. Okay, let me just put the cameras here. We got this handsome gentleman ready and expecting. So, we should be ready to go. Let's see how these players look here. I think we are looking at them and they are looking great. Let me just mark just a smidge so we have a proper framing for him. Oh, what's it doing? This is Mark, sorry. Alright, this should take care of things, hopefully. Yeah, this looks much better. I had some layout issues. Actually, the banner needs to be fixed. Bear with me, please. There we go. There we go. We got the players ready. This is the last semi-finalist for CTWC France 2023, the winner of which will face this cutie. So, we got a thumbs up from both players. Let's get a countdown going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And game number 7 is off, and we got this player doing the same placements 4, 5, 6. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, they both look identically. There was a 5 below there from Macy, and Macy's Tetris ready. Marcus too. Yeah. Tetris for both players. We got Macy and Mark off. Let me just here. Let me just remove the audio here. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened here. Yeah, there we go. We got Mark right now at 23. Macy at 26. That is for Macy. Macy at 29. Mark at 25. Macy in the lead at 49, getting another Tetris to 72. Mark at 49, getting a double to 51. So this game is starting pretty close. Mark wants to make good on his promise of reverse sweeping. He's so far doing a very good job, but Macy just needs to keep up with Mark's aggression, which has been the challenge for the last 3 games actually, as Macy was already at match point. And then, yeah, Mark just persevered to very strong wins in games, especially the last games number 6 and 4 particularly. We got Macy at 144, Mark at 122. Tetris for Mark taking the lead, 145, separated by a single right now. Tetris for Macy. Macy back in the lead at 167. Mark is setting up. Mark is ready. Mark right now at 146. Tetris for Macy. Macy at 190. Mark right now at 190, Mark at 181, and Macy at 213. A decider, yep, with you. What's the yep? So Macy getting the Tetris to 237, Mark at 194, getting the Tetris to 216. Tetris for Macy. Macy maintaining that Tetris and almost 2 Tetris lead actually. Mark is ready. Macy setting up. Bear with me. Oh lol. Yeah, that's a good one. Tetris for Macy. Macy at 283. Mark at 241. Macy is ready. Get a Tetris to 305. Mark at 286. Mark is setting up. This is getting very dangerous. Tetris for Macy. Macy at 328. Mark gets a Tetris to 309. It's getting spicy. Both players playing high, especially Macy. Macy waiting for a Lombard, but the Lombard is not coming. There's the Tetris finally for Macy. 359. Mark catching up at 333. Very close game still as we are approaching. We're now in the second half of the level. Macy right now at 338. Mark at 339. Mark is ready. Macy. Okay. Alright. The network is keeping up. Mark is right now at 364. Macy 388. Mark right now at 366. So pretty much a Tetris away from Macy as we speak. And they are almost at the same line count. So the efficiency are very high right now. These players are trying to approach a high 500k transition by the looks of it. Tetris for Macy. Macy right now at 414. Mark at 368. Mark gets a Tetris to 391. Macy at 414. So again, Tetris separating them right now. Mark, I don't know, with his signature holds to try to keep up, to maintain the aggression, but now he's forced to clean up. Mark right now at 399, and Macy starts to be the lead at 444. 2 Tetris in the lead already. Tetris for Macy. Mark is waiting. Mark is gonna go for additional burns. Nice adjustment, and there's a Tetris from Mark. Mark at 424. Macy at 469. Hey now. Mark is waiting for the Lombard. Macy is doing the same. Transition coming pretty soon. Macy has 18 lines to go. Mark has 19, and the drought is counting up. As we can see on screen, we got the players waiting. Macy got a couple Lombards, couldn't use them. Mark might use them instead, and Mark might be able to catch up to Macy with these Lombards, and he's doing so. Mark again getting closer at 476. Macy remains in the lead at 501. Macy, however, with a pretty spicy board into transition with only 4 lines left, so he's about to transition. Mark right now, Macy transition at 527. Mark goes for a very aggressive bits, and then there's the Tetris 499 transitioning at 524. Macy at 553. So very close game happening here. The winner will advance to the semifinals to face the one and only Blue Scooty. Tetris for Mark. Mark at 573. Macy at 581. 8,000 points separating the players as we speak. And these players just maintain a very close distance. Macy, however, has with a stable board goal, had to go for a triple. The game is now giving him Lombards that he can't use. And he is cleaning up now. Macy right now at 593, and Mark has taken the lead, 606. So Macy's trying to push them, trying to regain that lead. Tetris 4 marked 634, Macy's 596. Tetris from column 4 from Macy's 624, 10,000 points separating the players. Although Macy is getting ahead in lines due to additional burning. Macy is ready, Mark is ready, Mark needs to be careful, goes for a triple. Mark gets a Tetris to 668 in the lead. Macy trying to regain the lead again, Tetris ready. 652, Mark at 672, Tetris 4, Macy in the lead at 680, Macy in trouble, missing the tug, but getting the triple, trying to recover here. Macy at 688 and Mark in the lead at 704. So this is a very tight game, although Macy is running into some traffic that will slow him down a little bit more. This is the opportunity that Mark needed to start building the lead at 734 now. Mark going for back to the right. Well, looks like Macy still trying to clean this up. Macy needs an L, lock the well, get the L, gets trying to open the well in column 8 for a dirty, but he needs a J now. Oh, Macy still, oh no, Macy is going after a Lombard that doesn't come, topping out at 697, and Mark makes good on his promise for a reverse sweep. Oh my goodness, that was an impressive play from Mark. And congratulations, Mark. You are gonna face Blue Scooty. I hope you enjoy all people playing, watching here are enjoying the tournament. I believe we'll be taking on the next channel because semi-finals and finals are gonna be streamed in the main channel. People are excited. That was quite the upset from Mark, as Macy was, if not mistaken, the third seed during the qualifiers. So impressive stuff happening, and we'll be seeing more. The winner of the previous match as well is gonna face. Let me just check the brackets as they are. So right now, let me see. So F1 will be facing Dan V, F1 being the last remaining French player in the tournament. We have an international bunch for the semi-finals with Blue Scooty from the US, Mark from Germany, F1 from France, and Dan V from the UK. So pretty diverse bunch for our finals coming up. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be continuing through the other channel. So if anybody has permissions of these, I will appreciate that rate to move to Classic Tetris, please. And we'll be pretty much done. I'm gonna go to the idle screen so we can see everybody here. Thank you very much for having me. It's been a great time, and we are almost wrapping up here. We're counting the semis and the finals over in the channel 1. So yeah, I can't rate because I don't have permissions. So anybody in chat with permissions, please start the raid to channel 1. I have to ask someone from the team. I believe that Gunter does have permissions. I think the scout was watching a while ago, so hopefully we'll see how things go. I need someone to raid channel 1.
Yes, I will raid channel 1.
Yeah, you can raid. We're ready to raid.
Yeah. So that was
He's here. Mute here. Mute here. No, it's fine. It's fine.
here, here. Music?
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Here, here.
And with that, welcome back to the main channel. We are here with me again. And just some small information, we will soon have the top top 4 out of the 28 players we have. So the last 4 players will play. You saw the bracket earlier. It is Bruce Curry against Mark, as well as Feprox against Dan V. So we will see those 2 matches one at a time over here at 13:30 p.m. UTC, so in about 45 minutes. We have a short lunch break until 13:30 UTC for about 45 minutes. So see you then. Have a great break.